Yesterday, I went to town and got 5 rolls of fiberglass cloth, which are all under there. A 55-gallon drum of polyester resin, and I picked up 4 porthole windows, $10 each, used. Not sure where those are going to go yet, but I'm very excited about having them. I also found some stainless steel in the garbage and some other junk lying around. But anyway, now I've got my fiberglass. I need to get moving on this boat. Well, I've been moving. I've got my 6-foot wide by 16-foot long fiberglass sheet with one smooth side. The bottom is very smooth. Do I build a mold with this? Or do I build a pontoon on which I can build a mold? So do I build the mold, or do I build a mold for a mold? And I think I'm just going to straight up build the mold. That's how I did this first pontoon, and that one worked out pretty well. And I think, I had a few difficulties with that one, but I'm pretty sure I can make improvements to skip over those difficulties. And also, if I just go directly from this to the mold, it's fewer copies of copies, because the bottom surface of this one is from the sheet metal, which makes a very good flat surface, very smooth. Alright, now how do I get this big thing into the right shape? Here's a scale model fiberglass sheet piece of paper. Now if I'm gonna make mistakes, I'd much rather than be on this piece of paper. So I'm gonna try to go through everything on this before I do it for real. Okay, we'll show one.
Done?
Okay, the front edge, I've got 1 scale foot in, and I'm cutting there. Whoosh. Alright, on this bottom edge, I don't know what the curve is here, but I'm starting way back here and slowly curving up. Alright, 1.5 foot radius on this front edge.
Pop, it's good. It's good.
It's good, is it? Alright, got 2 of those. Yeah, I think as long as I get the right cross sections in here, it'll work out pretty well. Then once I've got it in the right shape, I can fiberglass solid between all my connectors, whatever I'm going to use, probably not tape, but anyway, fiberglass between all the spots, and then take all these off, and then fiberglass along the whole seam, and then fiberglass on the whole thing to get it all solid, and I don't know. Then figure out the rest. One mildly tricky part is I do want this to come apart in 2 separate pieces when I have the mold done. One, so it's easier to get off, but the biggest reason is because it's hard to get fiberglass up into the point in the fronts and the backs of the pontoons. But if I make 2 separate pieces for the mold, I can put the fiberglass on one side and the fiberglass on the other side, and then just... Hey, kid. Alright, I think I should get some plywood to cut out cross-section pieces in here to hold everything in the right positions while I fiberglass the outside. And then at the end I can take those cross-section pieces out, and when I make a pontoon in the mold, I can put a cross-section piece in, waxed, and then fiberglass across it to make like bulkheads, and then pull the piece out again. Clear as mud, right? Whatever, I got portholes.